Alright guys, welcome back, and today we had a huge Avengers Doomsday announcement. Specifically, what looks like is going to be the majority of the cast for the film. So, and like they had this fun little video where it's just the camera just panning a bunch across a bunch of chairs with the actors' names on the back, and then Robert Downey Jr. was there, obviously playing Dr. Doom. We're gonna see how that goes. So starting with just a lot of the actors and characters you would expect to be in this movie, like Chris Hemsworth's Thor, Vanessa Kirby's Sue Storm, Anthony Mackie's Captain America, Sebastian Stan's Bucky Barnes, Letitia Wright as Shuri, Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, Ebon Moss-Bachrach as The Thing, Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova, Danny Ramirez, Falcon, Joseph Quinn, Human Torch, Winston Duke, M'Baku, Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic, and of course Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. But then there's this other part of the announcement that I don't really like that they revealed it now when they did, just like about a month away, like a little over a month away from the Thunderbolts release, is that they revealed that basically everyone in the Thunderbolts is basically going to survive that movie, which like there's a lot of theories that like a lot of characters might be killed off in that movie. Like I think we obviously expected like Bucky and Yelena to make it, but they also did confirm that Wyatt Russell, U.S. Agent, David Harbour, Red Guardian, and Hannah John Kamen, Ghost, will all make it through the Thunderbolts. So it looks like only Taskmaster's gonna die. But they also revealed that Lewis Pullman is going to be in Doomsday, who plays Sentry in the Thunderbolts. So it looks like Sentry he's gonna be the villain of that movie, and of course everyone's talking about like how are the Thunderbolts gonna beat Sentry. So maybe they don't beat Sentry, but like he's gonna switch sides at some point and like become a hero. And speaking of villains becoming heroes, Tanaka Huerta is also back as Namor, and he was great in Wakanda Forever, so I'm excited to see him back. And maybe like one of the characters that's gonna play like the biggest role in Doomsday and Secret Wars, Tom Hiddleston's Loki, is back for Doomsday. Specifically God of Stories Loki, who might be the most important character in the entire MCU right now, literally the one character that's holding the entire multiverse together. I have a feeling Loki is going to be that character that more or less brings this entire team together. Like Loki's going to discover the threat of Dr. Doom, and like maybe he just takes action and intervenes, if you will. And that means we will finally get to the reunion between Thor and Loki, which is just gonna be incredible. I can't wait for that. Like getting to see Thor, like see this version of his brother become like one of the greatest heroes we've ever seen in the MCU, like that's gonna be so heartwarming, and I can't wait for it. But then we enter the big announcements. These are characters that we didn't necessarily expect to see. Obviously, there's been rumors and stuff, but these are confirmed cast members in Avengers Doomsday. We have Kelsey Grammer as Beast, who we last saw in the pretty random Marvel's post-credit scene, but it was a cool post-credit scene, to be fair. Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, Ian McKellen as Magneto. Holy crap, we're getting Professor X and Magneto in Avengers Doomsday. But it's not done. We also have Alan Cumming, who played Nightcrawler in the X-Men movies, Rebecca Romaine, who played Mystique, and James Marsden Cyclops. Holy crap. And maybe my favorite announcement of all is that Channing Tatum's Gambit is back. Like one of the absolute best parts of Deadpool and Wolverine. And there was even a deleted post-credit scene from Deadpool and Wolverine that showed him he had survived that fight in the void. It looks like what they could be setting up here is an Avengers versus X-Men scenario, which that would be so cool. And that is all of the, as of right now, confirmed cast members. But obviously there's some pretty notable names missing. Like, obviously, like, characters that will most likely definitely be in the movie, like Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. I would expect Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, to be in here. Like, if this is the same Kelsey Grammer Beast from the Marvel's post-credit scene, we can also expect, like, Tiana Paris, because she is stuck in that universe. And, I mean, if we're getting, like, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, you can't tell me that Hugh Jackman is not in this movie. And I don't know if they'd want to hold off till Secret Wars, but I desperately want Deadpool to be in here. And like some of the other multiversal cameos like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, I mean, most likely they're gonna hold off till Secret Wars on them, but I mean, if we're bringing the X-Men in here, specifically the Fox X-Men, I mean, I don't know if anything's off the table. Cause I mean, Doomsday is very much Secret Wars Part 1, like the way they did Infinity War and Endgame were basically Infinity War Part 1 and 2. Doomsday and Secret Wars is going to be Secret Wars Part 1 and 2. And obviously characters I still desperately want to see, like I said, Deadpool. I want Daredevil in here, just like, Daredevil I just want Daredevil in a team-up like this, like we haven't got a tease of that since the Defenders, basically. And it's been heavily rumored that Daredevil is going to play a big role in Avengers Doomsday, which I would love to see what that even means. I would also love to see more Moon Knight. Just, I think, like, there was a rumor recently that, like Moon Knight will not be in Doomsday, and if that's the case, it's like, why? Like, why not? Like, they introduced Moon Knight, who is an awesome character. I mean, I get it, like, not everyone loved the show. I liked the show, but obviously it wasn't great. But Moon Knight is just too cool of a character to just introduce and then never see him again. Like, I desperately want more Moon Knight. And we also had all that leaked concept art that the Russo brothers actually came out and said was fake, whether you want to believe that or not. But that concept art did feature Tatiana Maslany She-Hulk, so we can expect her at least. And I think Iman Vellani Miss Marvel is a pretty safe bet to appear in here as well. And while on the topic of Miss Marvel, spoilers for Daredevil Born Again Episode 5. But in that episode, we have Matt and Yusuf Khan sharing the screen, and Yusuf is talking about his daughter Kamala, obviously, and even has a little, like, Funko Pop of her on her desk, which was hilarious. And he mentions that she was off visiting some friends. So could those friends possibly be like Young Avengers? Like, we obviously know she's run into Kate Bishop in the Marvel's post-credit scene. And back to the concept art, whether it's real or not, we had that shot of the Young Avengers and Wong in that scene as well, which there's no way Wong is not in this movie. But we had Kate Bishop and Cassie Lang and Wiccan and Speed also there, along with Peter Quill, who's just randomly in that scene. There is zero mention of the Guardians of the Galaxy in this cast announcement and the concept art, aside from Star-Lord, who is kind of just off doing his own thing right now. But it's like, I feel like the Guardians have to be in here, right? I mean, come on. We're talking about a multiversal threat here with Secret Wars. It's like, I can't really justify any characters not being involved in this, you know what I mean? Like, this is the entire multiverse. Like, this isn't Infinity War where there's, like, battles taking place in specific areas and places where you can explain why, like, Hawkeye or Ant-Man wouldn't have been there. This is multiverse. This concerns literally every single character in every single universe. Like, everyone should be in this. One more character that was in the concept art was White Vision, so we can expect Paul Bettany maybe, even though I don't know if we should expect White Vision because he flew off in WandaVision and we haven't heard from him since, so I don't really know what's going on with him. And I don't even know if it's worth speculating because Robert Downey Jr. and Marvel Studios themselves have already teased that there are more announcements coming, because on Instagram, Robert Downey Jr. commented, "That's what you call a deep bench of talent. Actually, it's more like a row, but an extra long one. That must be it, right?" And then Marvel Studios replies, "There's always room for more." So, I think we can expect even more announcements coming relatively soon. But as of right now, that is all of the confirmed cast members for Avengers Doomsday. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.